Hello, hello, welcome back, and if you're new here, my name is Mary, and today I will be watching The Accountant. Alright, let's go! I was gonna say that The Accountant could be a horror movie, right? I need to file my taxes this week as well. This is another level.
Jeez. I could make it.
I feel like I don't have time to waste. Oh!
It's called stimming. It's self-stimulation. Whereas you and I might tap our fingers, grind our teeth, bite our nails. Your son rocks back and forth.
Autism?
Wears one t-shirt. Won't let you hug him.
Loud noises, bright lights can be especially difficult for someone like your
Oh,
son.
it's something that hits close to home.
The only friend he has is his little brother. I'm sure moving from base to base hasn't helped. My husband's in the army, which means we all are.
Like, no stability.
If loud noises and bright lights bother him, he needs more of it, not less.
Oh, Dad is that type of guy. You lose a puzzle piece. Wow, okay, I never thought this movie would get to me so quickly. Wow, and he did it upside down. He did the gray side.
I never thought of myself as a quitter. Fourth generation farmer. But between the property taxes and the fertilizer costs, insurance.
So you kind of do want to know, like, who won that decision, right? Sensory free or sensory overload? What did they pick?
Mrs. Rice, you may have what the IRS calls a home-based business. What room do you use in your house when you make those?
I don't really, just wherever I happen to be, I guess.
Oh no, and they already need to put their taxes on their credit card.
Your home is 2,913 square feet. IRS code allows us to deduct from your taxable income a percentage of your workspace relative to your...
Oh, right, okay, like a deductible.
How big is your dining room? Mrs. Rice's office.
I wouldn't so much as call it an office.
He's helping you here. Get it.
It's approximately 200, make it 300 square feet.
Excellent. Mrs. Rice?
Dolores.
Dolores?
The groin.
I don't. I just zip on over to the beat store.
Zip?
I drive. The truck.
The company truck.
The company truck. My account helped us out so much with this. My previous ones, but this one, I'm like, wow, the difference a good account makes. They do cost a lot of money, but the difference that they make. This is my office, which is deductible. Cool.
Mr. King, you have wandered so far outside your legal purview. As president of Southern Gulf Bank.
Wow, this cost.
Mary Beth Ascension Medina graduated University of Baltimore cum laude with a degree in criminal justice.
Oh.
You did the heavy lifting on Agent Lorenz's case last month.
I worked on it, yeah, but Agent Lorenz...
Why haven't you applied for promotion to agent? You're already doing the work.
Analyst is a good fit, and I enjoy the work, so...
Oh, she's overperforming.
Well, you're a liar, Medina. Ward of the state of Maryland's foster care and juvenile detention systems from age 11 to 18. Weapons charges, assault and battery. Ouch.
Is that why she come?
Murder.
Remote?
Those records were sealed.
Is that a 9mm?
45.
You better sit your ass back down in that chair, young lady. This is a big moment for you.
Yeah, it seems like it. Or he's gonna force her into it.
Do you like puzzles, Mary Beth Medina?
I guess this is not gonna be a boring accountant movie.
My daughter's meeting me for lunch. I think you two just might hit it off.
Nice to see you.
Oh, I feel like for what we've seen before, this is not bad, right? Antwerp! Woohoo! Belgium! Crime!
Ties to Karzai and Ghani, Taliban. I mean, he was considered untouchable.
Look at the rest. Tell me what you see.
I remember most of these arrests.
Is that Christian?
Tokyo, Tel Aviv, Naples. There was a sighting in Tehran, all describing the same man. An accountant. Our accountant. The accountant.
The accountant, like CPA accountant?
He does accounting for criminals? Okay.
Who can you trust to do the forensic accounting? Track your stolen cash? Deloitte & Touche? H&R Block?
Deloitte.
I retire in 7 months. Before I do, I need to know who he is, how he does it.
How did he roll into that?
At the end of the month, one of two things will have occurred. Resolution of this case, or we update your photo.
Wow, having that hanging over your head. I do feel like it's quite common that if you would apply for a job like Treasury and everything governmental, that they would check your record, no? But then she was a minor, so maybe that's why. Oh, that was close. It's all very close. Has there been a lot of relationship drama surrounding Ben Affleck lately? Like, I'm not even that interested. I still feel like I know way too much. Such an interesting filmmaking. Oh my god, okay. Is this like a sensory therapy moment? Oh no. Oh, this is hard to watch.
That's it.
Oh my god, can you imagine what point mom had to get to this? Because I can imagine that this is not regulating him again. Oh, I dinosaurs watch. This little boy.
Looks like somebody's seen too many westerns.
They don't really look happy melons. Damn.
Holy shit.
Hey, oh, hey, thanks for letting me be here. He's probably like, checked all the numbers, couldn't have missed. All the variables were set. And still, how did he get into his current job? Oh my god. Woo! Should check my drawer? No. Okay, no. Still with the emotions card. This is his happy place compared to what we just saw, which is home.
I give you a PhD in black money, but you gotta learn this. This is crucial.
You're frustrated.
What am I?
You're frustrated.
That's what I am.
Where did I see him, like, super recently?
You can't go back, you understand? It's dangerous. Do you understand?
I understand.
You find one person you can trust, just one. And do not make my mistake. You keep moving your ass around.
How do you find someone that you can trust in that environment?
Good night, son.
Good night, Francis.
So he did make a connection there. Yeah, a very special one.
What people?
The unfriendly kind. Let's try a legitimate client for once. No cartels, arms brokers, money launderers. I like safe. I like you safe.
Is this his trusted person that we're hearing?
They're in your current backyard. No risk of movement. You'll meet?
Wait.
One last piece of business.
Just the Renoir.
I don't have a buyer for the Renoir. The Pollock can move. Will you ever let it go? Hello?
Just the Renoir. Drop the price.
Heavy sigh.
Which one is a Pollock that he's so connected to? Is that the one above his bed, or which one did he not want to let go of? Is that her right there?
Now, Mr. Wolf, I half suspect we're wasting your time.
Okay.
I hope we're not wasting ours then. Look, this all came to my attention only last week. Now, a junior cost accountant stuck her nose where it didn't belong and obviously had no idea what she was looking at. Lamar is overreacting. There's no missing money.
The fact that a newbie can find it.
I need the books for the past 15, please.
Oh, darn, what burn!
I'm Lamar Blackburn's oldest friend. I've been by his side since he was turning out RC robots that Radio Shack called crap. I wouldn't take a dime without his say-so.
You're angry.
Oh.
Oh man, that would get me angry, but yeah.
You were recommended by Mansour Haqqani. We've custom-made prosthetics for his youngest daughter. You may know that she lost both legs to a car bomb outside his investment firm in Lahore.
Oh.
Mr. Haqqani holds advanced degrees in mathematics from Cambridge and Caltech. Why does a man like that need you?
I don't discuss client business.
Very professional. I like that though, because in that moment you're like, oh, he's not sharing. It's like, ooh, but you also know that he won't share your business. Like if he doesn't gossip about others, he won't gossip about you. And I feel like in the professional sense, that's very important. It's just strange when they don't have any frontal pictures. I'm blown away. I never even heard about this movie, and I recognize so many faces.
Consumer products is your highest source of revenue, followed closely by Defense Department contracts and prosthetics at 2 and 3.
You are well informed.
Isn't that what you want from your accountant?
That said, money has never been a motivation. Balance sheets, profit and loss statements. My mind doesn't function the way yours must. I need you to be my eyes and ears, Chris. Whatever you need to do your job, you let me know.
Is he? Oh, I thought he already had a paper ready with like the things that he needs. That's close.
Excuse me? Who the fuck do you think you are?
I hope you're not dead.
Simon Dewey, founder, CEO, Dewey Capital. American. Shocking.
Oh.
I have kidnap insurance, you obviously know that.
Sorry, but how in the world would I know that you have
people fucking amazing.
Do you have life insurance?
We have a client, let's call it a European manufacturing concern. You're shorting their stock, but simultaneously, you're spreading false rumors regarding the health of the company.
Oh.
And they have been forced to cut hundreds of jobs, Simon. These are third-generation metal workers, people with families.
That's bad.
But you'll stop now, correct?
Which company?
Oh my god.
Look, genius.
There's just so many.
We hold short positions on dozens of companies.
Shit, Simon, I suppose you're spreading false information about more than one company if that's what you're doing.
Yeah, it's not a good look.
That's ridiculous. I can't be expected to.
Oof.
You're a man in your own way.
Nice try.
Oh, I'm an avid reader of the journal, so I expect cooperation to be reflected there.
In the pricing of the stocks.
Simon, are we good? Yeah? Attaboy, Simon. Proud of you.
Well, I would never want to set foot in that parking lot again. Whew. Nice try. He's annoyed.
Oh, hello.
Good morning. Oh. Hi.
Oh! Oh my god.
These are all the files you wanted. I cross-referenced them by year and alphabetically, so...
Must have taken you all night.
It sure did.
That's probably why she's now sleeping.
Right, so...
She looks good for not having slept, I tell you that.
I'm the person who first noticed the missing...
Oh, she's a newbie.
I can answer any questions that you have.
I have no questions.
Okay, yeah. You wanna make your own assessment?
Yes, thank you.
Oh my god. Ooh. It's like almost awkward just watching.
I'm in accounting if you need anything. There's some donuts there for you.
I don't eat donuts.
Well, you could have just shut your mouth there, but thanks. I saw some interviews with her recently, and she's incredibly funny, isn't she? As like a person, not actor, and very down to earth.
There's no great mystery here. Nothing fancy. Just a team effort comprised of long hours of good old-fashioned investigative work. Questions?
Whistleblower question.
Nope.
No. This is a great
Just give me something.
I matched the face in your
conference.
Your guy takes out 2 mob enforcers with a steak knife he lifted off an Italian restaurant down the street. Then he strolls into a den of Stone Cold Killers and goes on a 7-man killing spree.
What?
The Raven Knight, headquarters of the Gambino crime family. He killed Anthony Little Tony Bazzano. Forensics lists cause of death as blunt force trauma. Your boy kicked him in the head. Once. Again. Play it again.
Wait, we saw someone arrive when it was happening, right? Was he the one doing it, or was he... Like, did he arrive at the crime scene when it was already happened, partly?
That's Little Tony.
Touch him. I didn't touch that old man.
Okay, give me that recording ASAP.
I wasn't even...
Can be.
Like, there was someone else, right? I'm kind of in denial that it is him, but he did stab people. Maybe he wanted to protect him? I don't know. And he was too late? I don't know.
What do you have to hit to dent a steel thermos? How did you get into financial consulting?
The Department of Labor statistics indicate it's one of the fastest growing professions. Actuarial sciences are experiencing tremendous growth as well.
Okay.
Just, I don't even know what to say.
Plus, my dad was an accountant. He actually, he had the whole shtick.
He's like, oh no, she's getting closer. She wants to keep talking.
Dorky pocket protector and...
I have a pocket protector.
That's a nice one. I mean, his was dorky, that's...
I've never seen that. Is it just like plastic so it doesn't scratch What?
Dad's taste ran more to dogs playing poker.
I like dogs playing poker.
You are my dad.
And so it's incongruous. I like incongruity.
I don't even know what that word means, but okay.
So I studied accounting at the University of Chicago, where fun goes to die.
Why?
Why what?
Why does fun go to die at the University of Chicago?
Oh, no, it's just an expression.
But why?
Right. I'll leave you to it.
Okay.
Let me know if you need anything while you're here.
That was very one-sided, right? Also not unexpected. I'm even surprised that he asked the question back, but then it was a joke. I'm gonna keep doing that though, and then hope for magic.
Accounts receivable.
I love the determination. And numbers can tell you so many stories, right? Especially with accounting, but also for me, for example, with my diabetes. It's crazy how much my diabetes doctor knows about me just from what my numbers are saying, because they tell what I'm doing. How I'm eating, what I'm eating, am I going traveling, am I sitting in a bathtub a long time? Like stuff like that, just random things. Was I stressed out? Was I sick? Wow, this guy is at another level. What a genius. You do wonder what would have happened in another profession, right? Like NASA. If you want more reactions, if you want exclusive reactions, earlier reactions, full-length reactions, make sure to check out Patreon, because there I post everything on this channel earlier. I post the full-length ones if you like to watch the whole show and the whole movie together with me. And I also post some exclusive reactions over there. So this month in August, I will be posting Jack Reacher, What's Up Dog, and Blues Brothers. I'm also going to be continuing Silo Season 2, Luther Season 1, and we just finished Altered Carbon Season 1, so that's already fully on there. Thank you so much if you consider joining Patreon. It helps me out a lot, because right now, you probably already know, I just had my second baby. He's still cooking right now, but he's gonna be here any minute now. And that way I can pay editors who help me out during the summer and edit the videos for you guys. So you guys don't really get a break of me on YouTube, because I can keep everything going thanks to my editors. So thank you so much if you consider joining over there. I cannot express enough how much I appreciate that. But I also get if you don't want to, if you can't, like I get it. No worries about that at all. Let's get back to the reaction. Damn, look at this. Subfloor vocal track. No! Where does that even come from? Is that a rhyme? A kid's rhyme? A religious thing?
Come in. You have to see this. Look at this. It's gonna blow you away. I mean, it'll just... There it is.
He's so excited.
Slowit Manufacturing. I've signed these checks.
Who authorized it?
Ed, Mr. Chilton. They make electronic assemblies for the consumer division.
No, they don't. Look at this.
Oh.
Most people, when generating random numbers, tend to rely subconsciously on certain patterns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was right.
You were right.
I went through these ledgers for months, and I got through one fiscal year. You went through 15 overnight?
It's not even the best part. Look, the best part is...
Look at them connecting.
Chargebacks to vendors?
No, perfectly in order.
Internal offsets?
No, that's a terrible idea.
I love how he's saying this terrible idea with the biggest smile on his face.
Cummings, you're needed in whatever area I'm paying you to be needed in.
Sorry.
Please leave. I think he likes it that she's so excited about what he's excited about, because I think it rarely happens that anyone is just as excited about this as he is.
61,679,000 and some change.
Is what?
Best guess.
I don't guess.
Missing?
You'll have a report from me.
When I'm finished? Yes.
Oh my god, I would take pictures of this just because it's so impressive, but then I also would be probably pissed off and shocked at that number. Wait, did we get the answer on how everything went up and still... Like, how did it... What was the answer? Milk.
We're having lemon meringue pie. Those 2 bottles of insulin.
No, don't kill people with insulin. I'm a diabetic. It's pretty scary to know that if my husband wanted to kill me at night, he could just press like 5 buttons and I'd be gone.
Sometimes I think I just say shit. Sample what comes out of my mouth.
I wish he had kept that in, but yeah.
Make a decision, sir.
Man, stealing money from your workplace. Oh.
Stop that. Why are you doing that? Stop that. Sir, what are you doing? Excuse me.
For them, it's done, probably.
I was told to clean up the room.
Sorry, okay.
Can you give us a minute, please? This is the balance of your contract.
Was this his clean job? Yeah.
My friend was poisoned enough by them to take his own life. As far as I'm concerned, whatever he did is forgiven.
Please, I need to finish, please.
Sorry, I'll come back.
No, come in, dear. We're done.
I get it though, from their perspective, it's like this guy did it, he's dead.
I'm responsible for the death of my best friend. I'd prefer not to be reminded of it.
Look, I'm not saying that he should be happy about his death, but he clearly wasn't his best friend. But he shouldn't die, but...
That Mr. Chilton killed himself. I mean, do you think we're responsible?
No!
It's very hard for me to interpret why people do what they do.
I'm not finished. I'm not finished with this.
It's like saying that investigators are responsible for people who get convicted and then they, like, what?
I'm not finished. I'm not finished with it.
Bye, Chris.
Oof. That last puzzle piece. Yeah, I feel like biting into a project and then having to let go while you don't want to. No! Oh, and then everything's going wrong. Okay. Definitely not dealing very well with this. Oh god. Stop. Jeez. Man, that's horrifying. Oh, he's gonna miss, I think. Wait, young Brex and young Chris grunting. Brex is that killer dude. Is that his brother? Is that what happened there with the killing and stuff? With, who was the guy? The Tony guy?
Enough. They're not done.
Tomorrow is another day. They have done their best.
If that were true, you'd be covered in blood and snot, not them. Keep going.
That is certainly a character, isn't he?
Aggression correctly channeled overcomes a lot of flaws.
I don't feel like your aggression is correctly channeled, though.
Peeling back several layers of yourself. It's my job to know my son's limitations.
It's also your job to provide a safe and stable and loving environment for the personality that your kid has and not the one that you want him to have. Like, I get that you need to find a balance between coddling and discipline and giving some pushback, but also giving some stability or systematic stuff. But like, this is just all wrong.
Call the bookkeeper in.
This is too far. He won't hear.
Now.
Let's go. Get up. Come on.
Move. She just wants to make necklaces from little pearls. Come on. Oh god.
Christian!
Again. Louder.
Oh my god, I was gonna say, what if he gets him? But then I was like, there's not enough time and he's too much inside. But he actually got him.
She's coming with me.
No.
We're all going together. Pull that truck around back. Let's go. Let's go.
Get him, Chris.
Drive now.
Headshot. Oh, this is so scary. Why are we not pumping the brakes? Oh, they're not working. Okay. Oh, they are. Oof. Oh, but he's been trained. I hate that Dad's education actually helped him here. What? Okay. Oh.
When I say the name of your employer, you say yes. Do you understand the rules?
You understand the rules?
That's all I know.
Why her? Ooh, that's gnarly. Why? Oh my god, I can't. Straight to the therapist. Oh, she's gonna be his weakness, isn't she?
Address and phone number. Get it.
I've been wondering, but I assume it's not possible because of the age, that the little girl that gave the puzzle piece in the beginning would have been her. But she's way younger than he is, right? So that doesn't make sense. But she's giving off that vibe of understanding. Oh boy.
She's not answering.
Oh, he smells trouble. I'm just administering some insulin, hopefully not too much. Oh. There's two of them. Oh my god. Oh, it's them. Oh no.
She looked bigger in the photo.
Damn, who says that? That's gross. What a nice apartment. Oh, they're the lookout. Man, 4 people? Man, I'm suddenly like, do we need to be happy that Dad was the way he was? Because it comes inconvenient. That must have hurt. Oh, damn. That's almost embarrassing, man. He's like, I have some more tricks up my sleeve. Are you watching me?
We should go.
Man, I would hide behind that man like a backpack and forever stay there.
Police can't protect you from someone who can afford to return $61 million.
Return? What are you talking about, return?
Money was being put back.
What? Man, here I thought we were actually gonna get a shirt switch. As a superficial bitch I am.
What are you doing here?
Who are you?
You should not be here. Sit down. Sit right
I would be scared to confront him and ask that after what we just saw. Who are you? I don't want to know.
In the world that is important to me is in this trailer. And right now, changing my routine for you is jeopardizing that.
Tell me that's not an original Pollock.
Damn, she's smart. Well, we knew that.
We should go.
This means so much, right? From everything that we've seen, that he's changing up his routine for her in this way. He doesn't seem to be the guy to jeopardize himself.
Autism's nearly impossible to identify visually. The traits are behavioral.
I was kind of thinking, like, are we gonna hear outside, like, external?
Lack of eye contact. Okay.
Good luck to you.
Oh. What? The writer of Alice in Wonderland had Asperger's?
None of this makes sense. Why go through the trouble of skimming the money if you're gonna put it back?
Over the last 2 years.
What is hard about it though is you have this, right? And it's like, whoa, they're all geniuses, mathematicians, all of that. But that's like, I don't know the terminology or labels or all that. But like, if you're high functioning, but I don't think it means that all of them are geniuses and great at, you know, doing all of that.
Of those 4, only 1 has an income stream that's cash heavy or easily laundered, and he died 3 years ago.
I was kind of like, this is too easy. There's no way to just go like, it's him.
If you help me find him, I'll see what I can do about getting out of here. Please.
Single earner or filing jointly?
Single earner. Wow, it's quite ballsy. I never thought to say to anyone ever, what's in it for me?
You didn't buy them at auction, did you?
Fair form of payment.
Hey, thank you. At my apartment.
For else.
Can we sit down for a second? Just...
Is there another couch? I'm so really surprised that he's gonna sit right next to her.
My father was an officer in the army. psychological operations. He was concerned that I might be taken advantage of somehow, so he arranged for me to train with a number of specialists throughout my childhood.
It's a very nice way of saying it, right?
I have difficulty socializing with other people, even though I want to.
That's heartbreaking, isn't it? Oh, like the misconception they just don't care.
When I was a senior in high school, I wanted this special dress for prom. I told myself that spending $100 on a trashy dress that I was going to wear one time to an event that I thought was silly in the first place was...
wasteful.
Yes, but Vera Wang made...
Vera Wang?
It was more expensive, but you could wear it to all kinds of future events.
It was an investment.
Yes. Where were you when I was in high school?
Oh, North Carolina, Israel.
Okay.
Right.
Literally.
Blackjack. I'd never played a hand, but I went to the library and I checked out all these books on strategy. And I turned the Naperville North Math Club into a little Vegas.
What's a math club?
Math club. You compete against other schools.
Damn, there's many things that I feel like are so cool in American schools, but I don't know about Math Club.
Times 92.
27,468,164.
I think he would have aced Math Club.
Blackjack. I could tell you when to hit, stand, split, resplit. I moved on to card counting, shuffle tracking, hole carding.
Ooh.
Why was this dress so important to you?
It wasn't about the dress. I just wanted to walk into the gym and have everybody say, wow.
Oh.
I was trying to belong. I was trying to connect. I think no matter how different we are, we're all trying to do the same thing.
Oh, this is sad.
I used the extra cash to pay for a limo. Only wore the dress the one time.
Did people say, wow? Did you connect? It's a good story about the things that you planned out don't turn out the way you planned them out.
The Holiday Inn Express in Aurora has good water pressure.
Yes, but these towels are very fancy, and cheaper hotels have scratchy towels. And I wanted you to like it.
Oh, my heart. Like this motivation that he never felt before.
Crazy Eddie in the Panama Pump. Crazy Eddie Antar in the Panama Pump. Have you ever heard of...
What?
Crazy Eddie Antar. He owned a string of electronics stores in New York.
Well, I would say this is a mood killer. I don't know about you guys.
As soon as he opened business.
Okay, I'm not following.
He deposited money in Tel Aviv and then he cycled it through Panama and put it back into his store.
Is that Eddie?
You see, by taking his own money, stealing it, and putting it back on his books.
It was raining cash.
He took the company public at $8 a share.
So it was the guy himself. What was his name? Lamar?
Rita's taking Living Robotics public.
Sister!
But why would she hire you in the first place if she thought you would figure it out?
Because...
I don't know.
She thought he didn't.
I'll have to ask her.
Whatever Rita's involvement, it's not your concern. You disappear.
Or because she wanted it to pin it on the other guy and then stop it.
Risking your life for a girl you've known a week. Why? Heavy sigh. Plan.
Find the person who wants to kill her.
And?
It's kind of romantic in a way. So they're not brothers, but they have grown up together in the training, which I think might make for an interesting confrontation later on. It was the brother who shut it down, wasn't it? She started it, he stopped it. Okay, so I said the brother first, but I wonder why did they really go to Rita and not to the brother? Because he was the one who stopped the investigation. This is sleeping firm.
How's Laundromat? ZZZ Accounting. Tell me they're all registered as partnerships.
Oh, they're all his?
Everyone. Managing partner, Christian Wolf.
Okay. I also thought like it would be normal, I guess, that if you have an account next door that you're gonna ask him, but yeah.
Charitable contributions here to Harbor Neuroscience. Last year alone, that's got to come to close to...
$1,100,000. That one's not a cover. That's the real deal. I checked.
Why was he still doing charity?
Collects his fee, goes to all the trouble of laundering it, and then gives almost all of it away.
Well, what if he's taking other means of payment?
Well, possible, yeah.
Or is it because it's very important to him, which makes sense considering the circumstances? He must be shocked. He wanted it to be nice for her and she slept on the couch. It does look like a really great big couch, but still. Oh man. Just the whole idea of like how he's been living, and seems the first time that he makes that connection with someone. That's so heartbreaking.
Second oldest, loyalty. Family first, good times or bad.
I really hope Brax is not his brother, right? I don't think so, but like, we keep seeing that other kid too.
They don't like you. They don't dislike you. They're afraid of you. You're different. Sooner or later, different scares people. Victim or not, make a decision.
This dad is such an interesting character, right? Because he says things that make sense and then draws these crazy conclusions. Like, yes, I think different scares people. I think it does. But then to like go attack them, I don't know, man.
Go. You're different. Sooner or later, different scares people.
Is he thinking that that will happen with her too? That there's no way that it won't scare her off? Oh, I have goosebumps. Immediately, like, the most meaningful message. Like, you deserve to get what you want. And then he's closing himself off again. Oh, maybe for her safety. I'm starting to wonder if he has a connection with him.
Is all this really necessary? You should be watching his home.
Yeah, what you think? That's your idea on the subject? Love it when people tell me how to do my job.
I still don't get why they went for, like, why even Christian and Dana thought it was Rita first and not Lamar. Ah, but that is the answer on, like, how it keeps going up and blah, 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 because it was put back all the time.
He cooked for 3 days, but lived.
Do you regret it?
The coke was half borax. Same shit he kept selling my sister.
Oh.
He's a dental hygienist in Annapolis now. Married, 3 kids. No, I don't regret it.
Okay.
All due respect, Director King. What the fuck do you know about rough?
Fair, I guess. Although you never know what the other person has went through, but in this case, if I were her, yeah. He was the one.
Money, power, fear.
So that means that it was Christian.
No, they'd taken something from the man who was killing them. Something that couldn't be made whole again. Something very important to him. And he was there for his pound of flesh.
What does that have to do with Dana?
I've been wedged in a van for 6 months, listening to that arrogant little prick belch, fart, and brag. I didn't recognize his voice with all the fear in it.
Didn't touch that old man. What was it?
Didn't touch that old man, so who is the old man?
Our man had come for revenge, and he got it.
That Christian would want to avenge.
9 dead. That was 10.
This is crazy.
Raymond King.
Who employs you, Raymond King?
What did I say about their connection?
I'm a Treasury agent.
Are you a good one?
No. Kids. I'm a dad. I got 2 kids.
Grown?
No, little.
Yeah.
Oh, damn it.
They're all grown up.
Were you a good dad, Raymond King?
Yeah, I've been a good dad.
Oh.
I'm a lousy agent, and I've been a weak man. But that I didn't screw up.
Oh.
That I got right.
If only his dad was the same, right? A lousy whatever he did, but a good dad.
He cooked the books for the Gambino family for 40 plus years. Until one day the boss, Big Tony Bazzano, thought maybe the old man's age made him vulnerable to prosecution.
Oh.
Kill Francis. Kid fucked it up.
Oh.
He was processed out, and he lost the only protection he had. The protection that he was promised when he testified against Big Tony. And this time, little Tony got it right.
And that's, oh, like Christian, yeah. Oh, fuck.
Hoping to get a shred of evidence to use against Francis's killers. I went in there hoping I could ease my guilt. And I met our accountant. Why he let me live, I didn't know.
Wow, that must be so profound.
Gave my notice at the department. I started looking forward to the day again. You know, feeling the sun on my face. Quit drinking.
Oh no, and then the phone rings. Should not have taken that call.
Ricky? Never forget that voice.
Do you like puzzles, Raymond King?
A few months later, 1 ton of uncut Juarez cartel product is entering Miami.
All those cases you put together.
He got him a gift.
Army lent him to us to track Al-Qaeda money launderers. He was transferred from Leavenworth to our detention center in D.C. Did the work of 5 men, data mining, cluster analysis. He roomed with Francis. They kept to themselves, played chess, ate together, sat in the TV room together.
Yeah, I was wrong, right? He did have a connection before.
And then one day a guard told Wolf why Francis hadn't called or written since he got out. Burnt body had been found in a Staten Island landfill. Wolf snapped and went after the guard. He fractured the man's skull with a thermos.
Oh my god! What breaks a thermos? A skull? Like, we knew it was gonna come back, but like this?
No one knew Wolf. The older man who came with him was identified as a colonel, U.S. Army.
Daddy.
Who's wake?
Mom.
One customer that day.
Nee.
Mrs. Lauren Alton.
Yeah. Mom.
Mrs. Alton taught first grade for 13 years in Kankakee. Survived by a husband and 2 boys, ages 12 and 10. By all accounts, an ordinary life. Well lived.
Don't tell me no.
And then a fight breaks out, a brawl, over what the authorities never pinned down.
There's no way that she got to
Deputy.
other boys.
Police report names Wolf as Soldier 1. The widower identified the colonel by name, his late wife's former husband. I checked, it's an alias. No more real than Christian Wolf.
I died a little bit.
And you think Wolf is what to him? Were you a good dad? Were you king?
My god, my heart. Not just her leaving, but also like starting this new life that looks so identical to the previous one. Can you imagine for the 2 boys what it must have been that she has 2 new boys?
Someone breaks his moral code.
But I cannot imagine that this must have been easy for her either. Like,
why are you telling me this?
I'm retiring in a few months.
Like, oh, I need a break.
Somebody needs to be there to answer.
Maybe she's the puzzle lady, right? That gave the puzzle piece. Do you like puzzles?
The Brit. Who was she?
Oh god. They really know how to build up tension.
Hello.
Miss Medina, tell Elliot Ness to get his feet off the furniture. He's not in a barn.
Elliot Ness?
Write it down.
North are 6 feet, short hair, athletic build.
Wow, this movie just, which I like, but I was like, oh my god, I want this movie to be 5 hours long.
Small talk. What's it matter what he's sounding?
Woo!
That's like, right? It's the north side.
Yo, Bobby, was that you?
It's crazy to me how much emotion is in this supposedly emotionless main character's movie.
You might consider using a round with a superior ballistic coefficient. Go.
Is he by himself?
Nobody does.
Get down now!
Oh my god, where do you even hide? Oh my god!
4 men front entrance. Go right at him, go now. You. I got the cameras. Go join your friends.
Tough day on the job.
Clear.
This is the moment where you're probably wishing that you had curtains in your mega mansion. Okay. This is crazy. Oh, look at the bullets just flying. Or the shells. Okay. Oof. Deep sigh.
Are they dead?
The question is, sir, am I dead? Not yet.
Okay, he's on the roof. Start forming up. Let's move. Check skylines. Check windows. That motherfucker comes in. I want to hear gunshots and I want to hear target eliminated.
Oh, he's like hyping up his team, all right.
He's in the goddamn house. Get out there and end this.
Brack, give me a situation report. Have you got eyes on anything?
I'm really nervous for the moment that him and Brax look at each other. I feel like that's gonna be a thing. Unless I'm wrong and he just shoots him and that's it. Damn, the drum noise. Oh! He's just watching. Dude, you're not a reactor. Go do stuff. Also because Brax and him are trained similarly. That was something. Yeah, he must have gotten a lot of pressure from that blast as well. Did you recognize him?
Say something.
He does. He's probably heard that a million times.
What is this?
He needs to make contact before they kill each other, right? Say his name. Say his name. Or Grundy, whatever.
Stand down!
Fuck off.
See, he doesn't want him to be dead. Whoa, did he shoot his own? Oh my god. And now what? Brex is just here for hire, right? So I don't think he really cares about Lamar, I assume.
Hello, Braxton. Don't do that. Looking for you for 10 years and you're gonna come at me like we just saw each other yesterday. That's what you're gonna do? What I think that you're gonna be happy to see me, I guess.
Be careful that this Lamar guy is not gonna run in with a gun.
You're gonna give me an answer. Why would you and Pop go to that funeral? She left us. Do you not remember that? Do you not remember that?
It's his brother.
It's your fault that Pop's dead, you hear me? It's your fault.
I'm sorry, Braxton.
I'm sorry. Sorry doesn't cut it, you weird fuck. You don't give a shit about me?
Can you imagine, like, that mom would see this? Our boys would grow up, what they would have gone through.
How about now? Are you gonna fight? Fight!
I'm really scared for the Lamar in this situation that he's just gonna come in and like shoot. I would guess Braxton, honestly. Or maybe Christian, who knows. Wow, he's so like, you can do everything you want to me, but if I would want to, I could kill you immediately. So no, you know that you only live because I don't want to kill you. Oh, this movie is such a gut punch.
I'm sorry, Braxton. If you had to see her, if that was something that you had to do, you call me. I'm your brother. I've always had your back. You don't call him, you call me.
There's so much history here.
Did you even wonder where I was?
I knew where you were. I just wanted you to be safe. Some of my clients are quite dangerous.
So dry.
Considered fairly dangerous myself.
I've made improvements.
Guys, Lamar, why are we forgetting about him? You guys are both very good at this.
You and me here. What are the odds?
Well, statistically speaking.
Oh, that's not what we meant.
I mean, really?
I was just saying.
Oh, he has no gun.
Do you consider what you do important, Mr. Wolf? To someone other than yourself, I mean. What I do is. Living robotics public offering would have been worth billions. Money to be used for neuroprosthetics, nanotechnology.
Yeah, you're a really great guy.
Why in God's name did I ever hire you?
To leak-proof your books. Dana found a mistake, and you wanted to be sure it was safe to go public.
I'm fond of Dana, but I restore lives, not Dana. Me! Men, women, children. I give them hope. Make them whole.
You cannot make people whole if you kill others.
I do.
Okay. His face. My feelings. Oh God. That was so dry.
I missed you.
Oh, back to the brotherhood.
Missed you too, Braxton. Missed you too because I love you. You're my brother.
Maybe I could see you in a week.
Name a place, I'd be there.
Be better. They need some time to clean up.
How will I find you?
You won't. I'll find you.
Okay.
Sir, how are the conspiracy and fraud charges related to the deaths of Lamar Blackburn and his sister Rita?
This is a very fluid situation with a lot of surprising revelations over the last 48 hours.
Yeah.
Let me introduce you to the person leading the investigation, Agent Medina.
Did he do that?
As much as I'd like to take credit for this, I can't. Because this was a team effort comprised of long hours of good...
I love that because that's how he works as well, right?
What if we're wrong? What if we've been using the wrong tests to quantify intelligence in children with autism?
That's such a typical thing, right? The lining up things instead of playing with them in the way they're like intended to, like little animals.
And maybe, just maybe, he doesn't understand how to tell us. Or we haven't yet learned how to listen.
Oh, I love that way of saying it. Is he like the director or something? Because that's that puzzle, right? From the beginning.
Don't wander off like that. I'm so sorry.
It's all right.
That's her. It's our puzzle girl.
Okay, good. Come on, folks. I'll give you the nickel tour.
You okay with that?
If she's gonna speak British now, then I'm dead.
Justine's one of our few full-time residents. She stopped talking 30 years ago. Communicates with a digital translator now.
In British?
We're fortunate to have very generous private donors.
That woman, Justine.
My daughter.
She's your daughter?
The reason I started the Institute.
Oh.
Hello, Dreamboat. Shall we chat?
Man, this movie? No.
All these books that you sell.
Damn, I would move. Good on her, but I would move.
Sign here, please.
Thank you.
Bollock. Oh, or not, I don't know. Oh! Amazing.
And I'm just trying to leave something.
No, is it underneath?
Oh, money is...
And she figured it out in like 2 seconds. Imagine if it wasn't and she just ripped up this gift. And she also doesn't want to sell it. She wants to keep it, just as he does.
We swallow the moon.
Like a Renoir can go.
What I did not write.
Oh.
To leave something behind.
Wow, what a movie. I'm a bit speechless, to be honest, because I did not expect this. Like, I'm trying to go in more blind with movies, not look up anything, because I feel like it's such a different experience. But you hear The Accountant, and you're like, all right, we'll see. And this is not all what you would link to an accountant. It's crazy how emotional this movie was, and how many different connections they touched upon, right? Father, son, brothers, mother, sons, new families, connecting with others, a friendship that nobody else would understand with Justine. And it's so heartbreaking to think, because I feel like this super misconception is that people with autism feel nothing or less or whatever, and that because they don't know how to... I'm also going to say, like, I'm not a clinician or very well versed in this, so I mean no offense if I say certain things that, I don't know, wrong wording or something. But there's so many misconceptions, and they give an impression of maybe being more distant or being more cold, while the craving for connection is just as much there. And imagine if you feel a lot of empathy, right? Imagine how that would feel, that you want to connect with someone and you want to say the right things, and you see everybody around you saying the right things, doing the right things, and you just don't know how lonely that must be. But then people don't even see that you're feeling lonely, because they're thinking like, they don't feel that. They don't need that sensitivity that we do. And I think they definitely do. And I think it shows in very different ways. But it's so nice when you see that connection happen, when you see them being understood, understanding each other, people who want to listen in the way that they will let you know. Because that's a powerful thing, right? Maybe we just haven't learned how to listen. And it just, yeah, it was so heartbreaking, just the dynamic with their family. Like, I'm gonna have 2 boys in like 5 minutes, right? I'm ready to pop. So I'm gonna have 2 boys very soon. And I'm trying to imagine what it must be like for mom, because we saw that she tried to get help for Christian. She wanted to be good for him. And I feel like she couldn't, because she wasn't the dominating factor in the house. And I think it must be so crushing. And I think our instincts would say, like, you never leave your kids behind, right? I stand firmly with that. But I can also imagine that there comes a point where you need to decide that you're gonna not make it if you stay. And like with the dad, right? Because I feel like with how the dad was, there's a lot going on there that we don't see. And I think for her to make that decision, there's not going to be a day that she's not thinking about her boys, right? There's not going to be one day, but yeah, it's so double because I feel a bit of judgment for her leaving them behind. But I'm also like, we don't know the full picture of what she went through. And maybe she's like, I'm planning to get them back. And like, I've seen a documentary once, and it was about a woman, and she had to leave an abusive situation. She tried to leave her kid, and she just couldn't many times. And then she tried to get back, but then he completely cut off contact. And if you're married to someone who's super abusive, it's so much easier said than done to pick up your kids and leave. Like, I think from an outside perspective, that's super easy to say. But I think, yeah, we should be very understanding of people actually going through it and realizing that we don't know what that's like. So I'm gonna also try to be next to a bit judgmental, try to be understanding for like what we haven't seen. And we saw that she tried, right? She wasn't uncaring for him at all. And the dynamic with the brothers where they're so close and protective over each other, but then they lose each other. In a sense, I really think that the dad tried. I think he tried to give them coping skills. Do I agree with them? No. But I think he tried. I think he was like, okay, my son is gonna be a deer and I'm gonna make him into a lion because I don't want him to be eaten. But then the funeral scene. This movie had so many things where you felt like they were gonna come back, and then they did. And I feel like for once, I got a lot of predictions right, because I like to like guess a little bit here and there, and many times I'm super wrong with this one. I feel like I got it very much right. But it felt so nice though, like the whole Justine situation, and that then he's still helping her to be there full time, have the best gear to like, I don't know. This movie is not about accounting. And then you have this gross villain, right? Who generally is like, I'm the good guy because I do good things. And the amount of good things I do justify that I'm a bad person as well. And that's just an interesting way to reason in life, right? If I do 5 things good, I can get away with doing 1 thing bad and not feel guilty about it. That's not how it works. But I'm glad the Brotherhood overcame that. And then I love how Dana connected with him. I saw, like, in high school, I think we had a sentence of a poem or whatever it was. And it's hard to translate because, of course, because it's a sentence in poetry, it sounds very nice in Dutch. But if you translate it, it's basically something like, everybody wants to be wanted. And that always stuck with me because I feel like that's such a core feeling of being a human. And that's what Dana was expressing there. You want to connect. You want people to see you. And for some, that's harder than for others. And we need to really realize that. Sorry, I'm rambling way too long. I really love this movie. I really love this movie. And I think a lot of people that have been in contact or close to or whatever experience with someone with autism can see things that at home. I hope it does at least, because maybe some are like the complete opposite. I feel like that effect could also happen, but I think... And it would be a shame to like miss out on a lot of potential because we can't see what's going on in there. But yeah, now I'm gonna cry a bit. Maybe I'm just hormonal because I'm like super pregnant with a second boy, and this was also very much a theme. Like, I really never want to leave and get 2 other boys. Which is funny because I haven't even met this one. So maybe you're not fun, but I think you're gonna be really fun. Your brother is, so we should be good. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this reaction. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe. As always, you can find full-length reactions over on Patreon. I also post everything a bit earlier on Patreon, the movies, the shows, so there's some early access on there. And always extra things as well, so extra reactions that are exclusive to Patreon because I can't get everything edited for the channel. Yeah, if you want more movies, more shows, There's some amazing stuff on Patreon. And oh my god, my screen even goes black. He's like, you're done, lady. And yeah, it supports me a lot because at the time you're seeing this, I'm probably holding a newborn, hopefully, fingers crossed. And I need my editors to be able to work and keep the channel going while I'm fully in maternity leave mode. So thank you if you continue watching here, continue leaving comments, and especially if you decide to join Patreon because it helps out a lot. So thank you for being here. I wish you a lovely rest of your day and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye!